Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 20. So this is our second recap for No Money Spent. If you guys didn't see the first video, pretty much what we're doing is kind of giving you guys a guide of if you do this in Diamond Dynasty, this is where you'll end up. So in the first video, if you guys didn't see it, we pretty much did all the conquest boards and all the moments. That got us to around level 60 in bronze. So this week was pretty big for us. We got 300 program points. We got level 100 pretty much. So we're now in the silver tier in the XP reward path. We also did a good amount of collections. So those are the three things we're going to go over. And we also have like 17 packs to open up. So some packs in this video, but just going off where we left off in the last video. Actually, another thing to note, you know, like I said, this is a guide. I do work probably 3 times the pace as the average viewer. Also, let me know if you guys want to see these videos more than one time a week. You know, I'm doing them every Sunday right now, but I don't know if you guys want to see one midweek also. I'm just saying that because there's not that much to go over, you know, throughout the week, and pretty much everything I cover in one video is what I'm doing throughout the whole week. And the fact that I'm probably way ahead of you guys already, I think if you guys watch one part and then watch the next part, you know, it's a good weekly thing to see and see what you guys can be working on and stuff like that. Anyways, let's start off with the program. I would hope most of you guys are nearing 300 at this point. You know, there's a lot of ways that you can get 300 program points right now. We're at 522, so we have a good amount of progress. But if you guys aren't at 300 yet, the first thing you want to do is that first inning showdown. You get plus 70 for that. It's definitely worth it. You know, you get some other stuff along the way. We'll review it too, but you definitely want to do this for the plus 70, and you want to get this done. Dailies are another thing. You know, you get plus 2, plus 4 for some of these. I'm not really doing them right now, to be honest. I'm not doing the exchanges. If I do it offline for like the innings pitch, then the players, the hitting missions you have to do, I do it. But I'm really not focusing on these right now. But they're there if you're trying to get some extra stuff. For the missions, if you're playing online, you get the plus 15. I recommend doing events for this one for the plus 15. I have been playing Battle Royale and obviously ranked seasons. For live series players or prospects, this one you get done in events. So if you're doing events, you'll get this plus 15. And then the Curtis Granderson card, which was a player program we got this week. Definitely recommend going out and doing that, doing the moments for that. It's a free diamond card. And if you're no money spent, that definitely helps. It adds to your team. So you want to do these missions. I'm hoping this week we get a new set of missions. I know we're supposed to get a new player program. And if we do, we should get at least 30 more program points that we can get. Conquest, if you guys did the first one, plus 30 right there. And collection. So I did collect these legends right here. There's 7 of them. You don't have to do them. It's not make or break. You're going to get 300 points regardless, but getting that 75 right there, I just did it because I'm also trying to get 1,000. I did get plus 20 for this for the prospects. I have been doing showdown, trying to get some of that stuff done. And then All-Star Granderson. So if you complete Granderson, you get this right here. And this is the Granderson card that you get. No money spent, a free 85 card for doing the moments. It's not that hard of a program to do, and he has pretty good power numbers and gold tier defense. So it's not a bad card for an 85 overall diamond. Easily fits into the outfield. I don't think I would play him in center though. I'll probably play him in left or right field, but he's a good fit for your team. So you want to work on these stuff right here. And then once again, just playing the game. You normally get a program point per each game you play, something like that. So you want to be working on this, getting the 300 program points so you can get, where is it at? You want to get one of these bosses. Definitely going to help your team on early on. I recommend going after Oswalt. I think he's the best option for pitching. I mean, he's the only pitcher, but I still think he's the best card here. If you want a hitter, I would go with Todd Helton. I feel like Todd Helton is a little bit better overall, and he hits both sides well compared to Duke Snyder, who just hits righties really well. But if you want one of these cards, you definitely want to get those 300 program points. Another big tip, by the end of this program, I think we got 19 days left. You want to have all 3 of those program bosses on your team. So when the second inning program comes out, you're going to have this collection done already. That's a plus 75 head start starting that second inning program. And the reason you want that is because when that second inning program comes out, you want to be one of the first people to get that inning boss and sell that reward. That's probably the biggest stub making method, is getting the program done, getting 300 programs done as fast as possible and selling that reward. That's how I made most of my stubs last year. That's how I plan on making most of them this year. And then every time at the end of the program cycle, you pick up the 3 bosses, rinse and repeat. So that's probably the biggest, I would say, no money spent stub making method if you're just like playing the game and not doing like BR and stuff like that. That's a big tip right there. Next thing we did is we'll just go over the XP reward path. So we did hit level 100. We discovered Reggie Jackson. We picked him up. There's a lot of ways to get XP. There's a lot of ways to get XP. Right now, we are at level 33. Sometime this week, we'll hit level 40. We'll get this pack right here. We do have this Classics Diamond pack that we will open and pick up that player. But we got this pack. I'm hoping by the end of this week, we'll be around like level 60. You know, I think that's the goal, but XP is a little bit harder the second time around. I think you got to get more XP per 100 levels. We took Reggie Jackson though. Really solid card, has great power numbers, great contact numbers, and he hasn't been bad defensively, so he's not a bad option in the outfield. We've been doing all right with him. 375 to me is okay. You know, I feel like I should be hitting 400 and plus with this guy and have more home runs, but he's still been pretty good for us, and he is getting on base based on how the game is. So the XP reward path was pretty big, you know, getting one of those diamonds, and I'll talk about how you get your first 100 levels the easiest way. Some of that has to do with collections, and this is actually a big part. So let me take a step back real quick. You know, if you watch the first video, we were on level 60 after doing all conquests and all the moments. So now there's a little bit more moments that you can do, and conquest is still the same. But if you do all that, you're around level 60. I think from that point on, I did Showdown. Showdown is another good method for XP, and this is pretty much what I'm grinding on for what I've been grinding this week and what I'm going to be grinding next week. But Showdown probably got me to around level 72. From 72 to level 98, I did collections. So collections is a very big way to get XP, especially early on. And what you want to do is collect 30 from each team. So for most of these teams, it's pretty much just all the common players, the bronze players, and some silver players. For some teams, you got to collect, you know, more silvers than that. I don't have that many golds or diamond players. You know, I have some for most teams. That's what I'm working on now, is finishing up all the silvers for each team, picking up some gold players, and then hopefully we pack up some diamond players. But for every single team, you want to get 30 for each team. And that's pretty big. You get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7,500 XP. You also get around 800 stubs. So collecting 30 for every single team is going to give you a lot of XP. So if you're nearing level 100 and you haven't done collections yet, you definitely want to do that and, you know, move up, because getting that level 100 is pretty nice. Getting that free 99 overall diamond, you know, that's something you want to do. But collect 30 for each team. So there is some teams that we did end up doing, also doing the free agents. The 360, I guess there's 2 more right now, but there's 364 that you have to pick up. I definitely recommend doing this. You get a lot of stubs, you know, not a lot, but you get a decent amount. You get around 6,700, but you get a ton of XP for getting the free agents. And pretty much if you pick up all 364 of these, you're not really losing out on stubs because you get so much back. You might lose a little bit, maybe 1,000, 2,000, but getting that XP is definitely worth it. So you want to pick up all the free agents. It does take time, and when I mean pick up, I mean doing the sell now. Or is it sell now? Let me double check. You want to put in a sell now price. So for Urias, I would put 445, pick them up, and then keep it as that, and then, you know, add to the collection. A lot of guys, especially commons, they go for like 20 stubs. You want to do that. Never buy now because you're wasting stubs and it's just a waste. You know, you want to be patient with this. Take some time, do a couple orders, maybe do a couple teams or a division per day, and try to pick up the silvers, the commons, the bronze, all that stuff, and get these. But doing this was a big boost for our XP level. And like I said, it took us from 72 to 98. And then the other 2 levels I did were, I think, Showdown or just playing the game. But you want to pick these collections up. Like I said, get the 30 for that. The other thing you want to do is for created players. You can lock all these players in and you'll get some more stubs back, so you're not losing as many stubs, and there's a lot of these, so you're getting a good amount of stubs. Even for the bronze players, that's what, 900 stubs back for bronze players. That's not bad at all. So if you do all of these, you're getting a lot of stubs back as you're filling up and completing collections. I think to the point where you're not really spending that much stubs. So if you have like 100k, you can do all of them and you'll probably have like 80k back. I'm talking about commons, silvers, and bronze players. But if you do all of those, you'll still probably have around like 80k or something like that. Like, I was doing it and I didn't really lose out on that many stubs. But I definitely recommend going out, doing collections. Trophy ones, you can do these ones too. You get 1,000 stubs, 2,500 XP. I don't even think I have 30 gold players yet. Oh, I do. So see right there, we get 1,000 stubs, 3,000 XP. Not bad at all. We just got another level because we went from 33 to 34. So you definitely want to go ahead, look at these collections, try to get them done. Even these legend and flashback ones, if you have some extra ones, you can do these. They give you some ball in his habit packs, some diamond players if you're doing these prospects. Prospects are expensive though. Face of the franchise, you want to get some of these done and do that, and like the all-star, all these lower tier ones. I'm just trying to see if we have anything. We don't have anything, but collections, like I said, that's probably the next biggest step if you're doing XP. So I think that pretty much covers the 3 main things that we did this week: programs, collections, and the XP. You know, getting that first 100 levels, which if you do everything that we mentioned, you should easily hit level 100 easily. So that's one thing you want to be working towards too. Now, we do have some packs to open up. We might as well open them up and then we'll review our team, kind of give an overview of what we're going to be doing next week. So we have 7 of these show packs. Went back too far, but we have 7 of these. The odds, 1 in 50 for a diamond. If we pack a diamond today, that would be pretty nice. So let's see, in 7 packs, first pack is a bronze player. Another thing, when you're opening up packs, if you're opening up packs, you know, I try to get, like, every pack I get so far is just from playing the game and getting free packs. But if you're opening up packs every single night or every other night, you want to go ahead and sell your duplicates. You want to get those stubs back from players that are not locked into collections. A couple bronze right here. So like all these players that we get, by the end of the night, I'm probably going to sell them. We get a silver player, Dynasty. If you need a glitchy player, he's your guy. This card's nasty. He's always been nice. He has a nice swing. That card's really nice. Oh, we get a gold. Be someone I don't have. Edwin Diaz, we don't have him. We'll take that. That adds to our collection. Not disappointed about that. It's a gold player that we don't have. But if we get a diamond, you know, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Nothing good right there. So last one of these regular packs right here. Bronze player. Nothing crazy. So Team Affinity. We've been grinding out Showdown. That's probably my next big step, you know, trying to get as many Showdown cards. Team Affinity, face of the franchise. These are 1 in 50 odds also. I don't know why I keep going back, but we got 9 of these right now. And the first pack, bronze player. These cards are sellable, so that's nice. If you get like 10 program points or points in that Team Affinity, you get unsellable cards. But the actual Team Affinity packs are sellable. Couple more bronze players. It would be nice, you know, with all the grinding we're doing with Team Affinities, that we could pack a diamond. Our pack of luck is not good, so it's not surprising that we're seeing all these bronze players. But like I said, you know, getting all these players, we're gonna list them on the market. We're gonna sell them all and probably make, you know, a couple thousand stubs by the end of the night. Wow, we're really gonna get all bronze players. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad right here. All bronze players from these Team Affinities. Not even a silver, not even a gold. That kind of sucks right there. We get a nice little jockstrap right there and some more bronze players. So these packs weren't really that good. Now we have this Classics Diamond Choice pack. So we took Alex Reyes the first time around. This choice is a little bit harder. I don't really care about Victor Robles. You know, he's definitely a solid card if you want an outfielder. I think outfield is the easiest position to fill out, so I'm not really going after him. I think he's going to be the last player I pick, but he does have really good speed, good defense, and he's a solid contact hitter. So if that's what you're looking for, he's your guy. Mondesi is a really solid shortstop, great speed, pretty good defensively, and he has great contact numbers. His power numbers aren't bad either, and he already has a pretty glitchy swing. So if you need a shortstop or a middle infielder, yeah, he can play second and third. He's a really good option. Charlie Morton is a really good bullpen option, and he could even spot start for you if you really needed to. 74 stamina, 89 hit per nine, 90 K per nine, 75 walk per nine. Has a 96 fastball, 98 four-seam fastball, 82 knuckle curve, 90 cutter, and an 87 splitter. So he's a really good bullpen arm. And then Gary Sanchez has very good power numbers, 101 versus righties, 102 versus lefties, 50 vision. So based on my team and what I need, I've been using the Silver Mondesi. He's actually been fine. So I think I'm going to hold out on this diamond. But if you need a shortstop, you need a middle infielder, don't think twice. Take this card. He's really good. And then same with catcher. Like Gary Sanchez, I got the gold version. He's been so good for us. I don't feel like I need to upgrade right now. I feel like my bullpen is the weakest of my team. Even though we haven't, well, I haven't really played that many games that I've had to use my bullpen. I don't even think I've played any games where I've used my bullpen. But eventually we will. And it's going to be nice to have that bullpen option. And this is a pretty nice card. So I'm going to take Charlie Morton for this one. We'll add him to our squad. And that's pretty much going to wrap everything. So a quick team update right now. It's been, what, a week and a half of the game. This is what our team is looking like. Like I said, I've been grinding out Showdown. Or have I said that? I don't know. But I've been grinding out Showdown for some of the face of the franchise cards. That's my next real step, is trying to get all of those done. So that's probably what we're going to work on. But my team right now, we got Willie Mays, player you get from Conquest. And he's actually not been bad. We've played 9 games with him, 12 plate appearances, 12 at-bats, hitting 500. You know, it's not bad at all. He's gotten a hit at least half of his at-bats. Then again, like if you guys have seen my gameplays, we're not really playing that much. You know, most of our games end pretty early. We got this Reggie Jackson card hitting 375 with him. He's been all right. Mickey Mantle. Pre-order diamond for us, but you can pick him up. He's hitting 433, really solid. I just got this Eddie Matthews card from the Evolution pack, and then Mondesi, like I said, really glitchy player, hitting 526 with him. He's a really good card. That's probably the reason I didn't get the diamond version yet, because the silver is doing so well, and I just don't need to upgrade. But the upgrade is pretty big, and if you get that diamond version, he might be hitting some nice home runs for you. We just picked up this Yohan Moncada. We got Josh Bell. Gary Sanchez has been really good for us. 30 RBIs, 14 home runs in 35 games. He's in 435, so he's been really good. And compared to that diamond, you know, obviously much bigger power numbers on that diamond, but the vision and stuff is still the same. So if you want a diamond catcher, he's probably a good pickup too. Bench right now, we got Joey Gallo. We got Pete Alonso. So I did get 9 wins in BR. We did get some extra live series players because I also packed the diamond too. So we got Pete Alonso from BR, 9 wins. And then we got Steven Strasburg from a pack. Packs that I just earned from playing the game. I'm not buying any packs from the store yet. We probably will at a later time when, you know, I got a little bit more stubs and I don't really mind wasting stubs for content and stuff like that. But, you know, those are two diamonds, our first 2 live series diamonds that we were just lucky enough to get 9 wins and then pack 1. But we got Pete Alonso, Jordan Alvarez, David Ortiz, Gary Sheffield. Any diamonds on my bench? We got Curtis Granderson, of course. And then I just picked up this George Foster doing the Reds collection. So, you know, collection's a big thing. You know, you get some extra players. Bullpen right now, we got that Kluber, Strasburg, Ohtani, and Alex Reyes. Ohtani's another one from the Team Affinities, face of the franchise. Not a bad card to go after for free. And then our bullpen, Rivera, Eckersley, Miller, Adon, Giles, Minor, and Lee Smith. So most of these cards, you know, some of them are live series, but Lee Smith, I think you get from XP Reward Path. You got Adon, who is a prospect, so that's a Team Affinity gold card you get. Eckersley, we just got from the Evolution thing, and Rivera. So that's our squad after about a week and a half. Not bad at all. You know, we're definitely making some small strides and improving the team. So like I was saying, my next step is Showdown. Showdown is a really good way to improve your team and get some free diamonds. So first off, the first inning program, you want to do this. You actually get a gold player for doing the last moment too, which might not be bad to farm trying to get stuff, especially if you can skip right to the end. But you want to do this first inning for that 70 program points for the first inning program. But we've been working on divisions. So I think by the end of, I guess this next week, my goal is to have all 30 of these done. So pretty much what I do for Showdown, I might play the first 3 moments, the first 3 missions, just to round up my team, get another silver player, and maybe get a 3rd perk that might help us out. And then I skip to the end. I don't win every single time. Yesterday I did actually pretty good. I think I won like 7 out of 10. But there's a lot of times where we lose like 2, 3 in a row and we just lose out on stubs. If you can skip to the end, it obviously makes things quicker. If not, play the whole thing. You get XP, you get some stubs, and if you do all of these moments, and if you are successful in most of them, it makes that final game easier. But right now, Team Affinities is probably the best way to build up your team early on and get some diamond players. So just for an example, I do plan on doing all of these this week, but we're pretty close to this Trey Mancini card. We have 41 program points, whatever they are, affinity points. We have 35 for the Red Sox. I kind of did it weird. So like for all these teams, I plan on doing their little statistical mission just for an easy +5. We pretty much rounded ourselves up to get to that point. So, you know, the AL East will probably have done probably by the end of today, to be honest. But that's just something we're working on. And you do get some good gold prospects here, but the diamonds are a really nice way to build up your team. So that's one thing that, like I said, I'm working on for this week. I probably will go ahead and grind out events too, because in events, real quick, we'll take a look. I haven't been doing good in events, but you do get some packs, some stubs. We'll probably get this Felix Hernandez card by the end of the week. I don't know about Brooks Robinson by the end of the week, but you know, if you get 100 wins, you get some extra packs, and we might just mess around and do that just to get the packs. Probably won't pack anything good in our packs, but packs are packs, and whatever duplicates we can get, we can sell for some extra stubs. So that's a whole nother grind that we might end up doing and messing around with. But that's pretty much it. So if you're following along, you know, the first week, conquest and moments. This week, you want to pretty much be finishing up that first inning program. You want to be nearing level 100 in the XP reward path, or just working your way towards that. Like I said, I probably work 3 times the pace as the average viewer. So maybe you're not that close. Maybe you're not at the point we are, but that's something you want to have probably by the end of next week. You know, if you're really playing the game, really trying to get stuff done and build your team up. So XP reward path, you want to get that to level 100 the first time around, the first inning program. You want to get collections done. That's a big boost in your XP reward path and your level. So definitely get the collect 30 for each team, get that XP, get those extra stubs, and just try to get those done. So for the next week, what I'm going to be doing is Showdown. And I think Showdown's also a good way to get some XP, but Showdown is what I'm trying to do, get all 30 of the face of the franchise cards. We're going to be debuting a majority of them throughout the week. So if you guys want to watch those gameplays, you know, you can watch them. And to add to that, like everything I post throughout the week, same account. I mentioned this last time, but everything I post throughout the week, same account, no money spent account. So if you want some more in-depth stuff, those videos might cover it if it's not a gameplay video. So you want to check those out too. But that's going to do it for this one. So if you guys have any questions ever, you guys can leave a comment down below and I'll answer it. I definitely want to help you guys out. Try to build your teams up, get those diamond players and whatnot. So if you have any comments, let me know. Also, if you guys feel like you need to see more of these per week, maybe, you know, I feel like we cover a lot per week, but if you want to see one midweek, I definitely can do that. If you guys think that's going to help you guys out at all, we can do maybe 2 a week for maybe the first month, just to help you guys get started even more. If this doesn't help you enough, I really don't know. Other than that, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, drop a like in the video if this helped you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.